By now, I'm sure you know what a recession is. I'm not going to go into the details about what it is. But maybe you've been looking to start a business, or maybe you've already started a business and you're curious, is your business or is there any business you can start that's recession proof? Like, do recession proof businesses exist? What types of businesses, should you start during a recession or should you not start during a recession? Well, starting a new business can be overwhelming. Starting a new one during a recession, way riskier. But there's several businesses that are historically they've done well during economic downturns or slumps. So, if you're an entrepreneur choosing a new venture, you should consider a couple different industries that a lot of different business owners consider recession proof. So, we're going to go over about 5 of them. But we're going to start off with accounting. Now, if you have experience in accounting, bookkeeping business, right, it's an excellent idea during a recession. Now, according to Alex Smith, he's a CEO and a recruiting manager of an e-commerce company that sells customized bobbleheads. Businesses that are serious about staying afloat rely on experts to manage their money instead of trying to do it themselves in-house. Businesses want to have less anxiety and stress during tax season and want to be sure they are accounting for every dime, nickel, and penny. You may offer that service to them and create a solid clientele that will stick with you through any economic downturn. Everybody needs accounting, guys. Everybody needs someone to do the books. You could be really good at math and, keeping track of your numbers, but you don't know all the tax codes and, there's a bunch of write-offs for businesses that you might not know. So making sure someone's doing all your accounting, making sure everything is done properly, so then when it comes time for tax season, you have nothing to worry about. You're going to be able to, not owe any money, do what you need to do to protect yourself, but also your business. Second thing we want to talk about is going to be cleaning services. I feel like this one's kind of obvious and kind of not obvious, if that makes sense, because things need to be cleaned, right? So that guy Alex Smith also named industrial cleaning services as recession proof. Especially, with everything that we've gone through over the past 2 or 3 years with the pandemic and all that, cleaning took on a new urgency. The importance of maintaining a clean, healthy workplace has increased significantly. And larger businesses that are unaffected by the recession might be more ready to pay for cleaning services. Clients may also include smaller companies who strive to offer a healthy work environment to their customers and staff. Now, residential cleaning businesses are also fairly recession proof. You know, Cleaning, it's an essential service. Senior citizens always require care regardless of the economic situation. Caring or cleaning for those unable to do it themselves will always be needed. So create a business that offers those services. And I can vouch for this. I myself have an individual who cleans my house every other week. Right? They come once every other week. They clean, they do all the deep cleaning and all that, and then in between, I take care of the day to day. But, it helps me a ton, and it's worth it for me. It's cost effective for me to pay this individual to do that because I don't have the time. The third thing we want to talk about, reselling. Now, while inflation means rising prices, people will still need to pay for necessities, affordable luxuries like clothes and home goods. Now, Alexandra Fennell, the co-founder and co-CEO of an eco-friendly women's wellness company, suggests consignment stores, whether brick and mortar or online. The competitive prices on unique items will attract customers even during economic downturns. What's more, consignment shop owners can directly implement customer feedback and look for goods their audience wants, guaranteeing revenue. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good to me. Able to make a change immediately, do what you need to do immediately to get the money that you need to keep going. Yeah, we like that. Now, the fourth one, it's been kind of a big one for quite a while now. right? Business service freelancing. This has been growing in popularity over the years, I would say fairly rapidly, especially with all the people who want to start their own business and work from home. Freelancing or being an independent contractor, it's a solid option for recession proof work. Now, Steve Wilson, he's a financial expert and founder of Bank Dash. It's just a financial review website. He says by contracting with independent contractors for certain jobs and activities, businesses can save a lot of money. Instead of hiring permanent staff, this enables them to pay for those duties separately, and only pay for them when they're required. So, virtual assistants, super high demand, right? I'm getting to the point with my business where pretty soon I'm going to need a VA. It's just there's so much work that needs to get done, and it is cost effective for me to free up my time to have someone else do certain things, take certain things off my plate so that I can go make more money, right? And since businesses may not need or be able to afford full-time assistants, but still have tasks that need to be completed, right? So a freelance virtual assistant can work for several different clients and fulfill their part-time assistant needs. Freelance writers are also needed for businesses, especially for marketing copy, right? Being a writer can conjure up ideas of someone writing editorials for the New York Times or the contents pages of a book, but it has more to do with producing material for all the business websites that require consistent new content to stay relevant and raise their search engine ratings. Last but not least, property management. Now, this is something I want to get into, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it's gonna take me a little bit of time to build up my portfolio till it makes sense for me to open my own property management company. So, according to Doug Green, the owner of Signature Properties, in times of economic crisis, people still need three basics: food, healthcare, housing. In order to choose a recession proof business, prospective business owners should focus on these essential services. In real estate, this could be starting a property management company. You get all the benefits of rising valuations and rents without the risk of actually owning the property. If you opt to manage short term rentals, you could pull in 20 to 25% of the revenue the owner is earning. All you have to do is manage the house. That's a business model with low overhead that could easily scale. Starting this kind of business during a recession is optimal because you can decide what kinds of properties you want to manage, name your price, and you don't need to invest in property or equipment. While recession is a daunting prospect, starting a recession proof business may be the solution to tightening margins and declining sales as consumers cut back on their spending. So, here's a couple ideas, and these are the only ideas. These are just what I would consider some of the easier, better options for you to get started in. There are plenty of other options, right? So don't take this as these are your only options. You could do it, like I always said, do a little research. What's best for you isn't best for me. What's best for me isn't best for you. So really, maybe look into one of these or look into some other ones. But I consider these to be some of the best recession-proof businesses you could start. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you did. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. That's going to help push this content out. But until I see you guys in the next one, y'all be safe.